Hey there, my name's James Brennan. I work with Dueck Downtown at Vancouver, 888 Terminal Avenue. I'm one of the electric vehicle specialists for Chevrolet, and I'm going to be showing you today the Chevrolet Volt and also get into some of its very, very cool technology and features. Upon entry into the Chevrolet Volt, you have, as it's a standard feature, from LT, even though the Premier we're looking at today, you have a passive button on the handle. So it's with the key fobs within proximity. Press the little button on the handle, and in we get. So first things first, how do you get comfortable in this Chevrolet Volt, and what kind of adjustment do you have? You have quite a lot. We've got fore and aft, we have a height adjust, up and down, a recline, and also a fully tilt and telescopic steering wheel. Okay, so how does the Chevrolet Volt light up the road ahead? Very well. We have projector beam dip beams here that are LED, a very, very intense white light that really do light up dark roads, especially when you're traveling down roads that don't have a lot of light. We also bring in a quad burn system with this LED. I'm just going to go and show you. So most conventional cars will have the high beam come on and the side beam turn off. There's a couple of disadvantages to that. Again, if you are on a poorly lit road, especially traveling lower speeds, this dip beam is going to light up this immediate pocket that usually darkens and is usually the area that you're looking at when you're traveling at a lower speed. So together they really do combine to make a very, very strong light and a pleasant night drive. Okay, so I just want to talk about the passenger's side of the comfort things. We have the same adjustability in the seat as the driver. I'm 6'1", and as you can see, I've got ample leg room here, and I'm very, very comfortable. I'm just going to jump in the back and show you how much space I have in the back. So as you can see, I have ample room in the back here. I'm very, very comfortable with these very cushioned seats, and that is with my own settings set up in the front. So you can have two fully grown adults, kind of on the back of each other here, and be very, very comfortable, even on a longer trip, which this one can definitely do. I also want to mention the tires, the rotors set up on the Chevrolet Volt, just as a variable that shows you what makes up the total range of the car. We have a low rolling resistance tire. It's a slightly harder compound. Benefit to that is it does actually last a little bit longer. And give you a little bit more range. We also have Duralife rotors. So those are special coating designed specifically for this vehicle. Not only lengthens the life of the rotor and pad, but it also prevents from corrosion, because as I'll show you today, you really won't be using these brakes that much. Okay, let's look at the party piece of the Chevrolet Volt. On top, we have a 1.5 litre gas generator that's going to be used to supplement the electric power when you run out of the main battery pack. You also have a twin electric motor set up just underneath that will propel you from 0 to 60 in just over 7 seconds. Very, very respectable. Also want to make a very quick mention on build quality and how we get some of that very, very quiet driving. It's just use of sound deadening materials in the right places, which General Motors does a very good job of all the way around the vehicle. Just want to make a quick mention of the charger cable that comes as standard with the Volt in any trim level. It's a 110 cable and plugs into any wall outlet. So that's all the technical information. Now let's go for a spin. So how do we get started? Very easy. With the same key fob in your pocket in the same place, we just cover the brake, press the blue power button, push button start. We are traveling slightly downhill, so I just wanted to show you when the vehicle will be using the electric motor to slow you down and generating a little bit of electric that it will capture to put back into the battery pack. So all I'm doing is I'm just easing off the accelerator pedal. When I need to slow down, I can either use the paddle or one of the two drive modes to slow down. So again, this is no mechanical brakes at all. I'm just using the electric motor to slow me down, and as a byproduct I'm creating electric, but I'm capturing that electric and storing it back into the battery pack, so I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. So I started the day today with 83 kilometers. I think it wasn't quite fully charged, and we're currently at 70 kilometers of EV range left. So, you know, already we're looking at, you know, 93, 94 kilometers of range that we've, you know, stored, or, you know, we've gone up in range since the morning started, before we started driving. So that's where that regenerative braking really comes into play. If you use the vehicle as efficiently as it can be, you can really maximize the range that you're able to return for that amount of power that's on board.
I want to say thank you to Dueck Downtown on 888 Terminal Avenue in Vancouver for letting us take out the Chevy Volt today.